Okay, so now that we are done with the introduction part, let's start coding the project and let's start building it. So the very first thing you need to do is, if you are new to React and you have not installed npm and Node.js, so you need to install that first in your computer. So for that you need to go to this website, and this one, Node.org. And after going to this website, you can download this installer and install the application, and that will install Node.js as well as the npm on your computer. Next, you will need a code editor. So I am personally using a VS Code for this project, and I would recommend that only for you. So you can just download it. You can just type in Google and you can just simply download it. There's no issue with that. There's a normal installation process like any other software in the world. So once you are done with that, then you can just open Visual Studio Code, and at the beginning it will look something like this. I'm not saying exactly like this, it may look something different because I have opened it with a folder, a directory, so that doesn't matter now. So that will look something like this. Everything will be same. So now what you need to do is you need to install the React project. And now what is the React project? Is this the starting and starting default project, which is having components with the same exports and imports, like everything which is common in every project, that is brought together, and it is called as the React project. So that is the the starting part, but it is really important. Without that you cannot build applications. Okay, so that will be some node modules, and then all of the things that needs to be installed before moving further. So that you need to do. So for that you need to go to the terminal, and you need to click on this new terminal, and let me delete the one. And now what you need to do is you need to direct to the folder where you need to create or install the application. So maybe if you want to install on the root directory only, or the home directory only, so there's no problem with that. So the command for this is simple, but before that let me check if npm and Node.js is installed or not on my computer. So for that I will write npm hyphen version. So this will display me the version of npm, and if it's displaying the version, that means npm is successfully installed, and we are good to go. But before that let me check the node version also. Node hyphen version. So yeah, both the things are successfully installed. That means we are good to go. Let me clear this. Now we can use all the commands of npm and React. Okay, so the first thing which we need to do is we need to install the application, React application default. So for that there is a command, that is the npx space create, not create, hyphen react hyphen app. Npx create react app and space, and then you need to provide the name of the application. So there's no compulsion, you can provide any name. So basically this name is the name of the directory in which the application will be residing, as well as the name of the project. So for this I have choose review, and like this, and it's a purely string. You can choose anything, alphanumeric. Basically you can provide some numbers also, there's no problem with that. But remember, don't provide spaces in between, like you provide spaces and write something else, so that will not be considered as a valid project name. You can provide hyphen, and then it's okay. So after that what you need to do is you can just hit enter, and it will take about 5 to 6 minutes, or maybe even 10 minutes to install the application, because it's quite large, and it also depends on the processing power of your PC and your internet speeds, obviously. So that is what it and other depending factors on the installation time. And once it is completed, it will show you an message which says happy hacking. So once you see happy hacking, that means you have successfully installed your React application, the starting of React application, and then you're good to go. So once you see that happy hacking message and it's installed, so what you need to do is you need to just open that whole directly. There will be a directory like this, and open that whole. You can see the name. Okay, so you can open that whole directory with VS Code. You have to open it basically. So once you do that, let me minimize the terminal. You will see a folder structure something like this. that there will be maybe some things are not there, like this VS Code and all that, no problem. But the basic structure will look like this, and there will be some folders like node modules, public, src and all. So in that you need to delete some of the files, basically the report web vital, the test.js and the logo and all that you don't need. We are not building application that goes into the production and that needs to be tested wisely and all. So we are building a simple application. So that's why we don't need any testing and all. So now what we need to do is we need to go to this after deleting that, after deleting all the files and cleaning up everything, the folder structure should look something like this. And then you need to open this. You don't have to touch this node modules folder and the public folder. They are leave it like they are as it is. So inside the source folder, the src folder, what is there? There is the app.js and index.js and index.css. Maybe app.css also is there, so no problem with that. But other than this, whatever is there, just delete it. And what you need to do is you need to open the this file, which is the app.js. So after opening this file, your file will be quite different from mine if you have just installed the application. And so for that, what you need to do is you need to clean up that and make it look like this just 4 lines. It should be looking like this. Report web vitals, and like there will be some imports, and there will be some other things, other code, a piece of code which we don't need exactly. So you can just delete that, and you can like make it look like this. So once it looks like this, then we need to test our application. Now how to test our application, or how to see whatever the changes which we are making inside the browser, how to get those reflections in the browser. So for that you need to spin up a server, and that server will be spinning on a particular port on the local host, and then you can just view it in the browser. So for that, first of all, you need to open the terminal, and you can open from here also, but there's a shortcut for opening the terminal, that is the control plus backticks. So after coming here, you need to go to the you need to navigate to the folder where you have created the application. So for example, cd and projects, and then for me it is review. And then you can just see what are the things are there inside the folder using the ls command, and you can see all of the things are this exactly same, the package lock and the node modules and the src folder. So all other things are the same only. So that is it. So now what we need to do is we need to spin up the server, and for that you need to run a command, that is the npm space start, and then you need to just hit enter. So it will take a few seconds to spin up the server, and once it is done, you can just go to the browser and you can just open the port, like probably it's the port number 3000 on localhost. But once you are done, then you can open it and it will be like displayed on your browser. So you can see compiled successfully, and it is showing us like what is the url. So localhost 3000, and this is also localhost 3000. So then you can just go to the browser, and let me show you how it looks. So it is basically an empty project right now, there's nothing. So let me just add something so that something is displayed and we can like test our application properly. So right here, hello world, not world, it's world, and this is the review application. When I save it, and now when I go to the browser, you can see whatever we typed is displayed here. That means our application is working fine, and it has been installed successfully, and whatever we were whatever we were typing, so that is being displayed properly. So this was the expected behavior of our application, and which simply means that the installation was successful, and now we can move ahead and we can do the rest of the things. Okay, so now what we will do is we would come here, and let me minimize the terminal. And minimizing doesn't mean I've closed it, it's running in the background. So now what I need to do is you need to create a folder here, which is the components folder, and inside the components folder all the other components would be there. Like let me show you. So this was our application, and here for example this is the like nav bar or the header section, and this is the like toggle button, this is the search bar, this is the note, this is the note list. Every single thing is a different component, and every single thing will be developed separately. Like anything would not be like dependent on one and another, like or developed together in one page. No, everything is a different component, and everything will be developed or coded separately, and then we can just bring together everything, and then the application would look like this. So this is the main pillar of React, that you don't need to like write every code in just one index.html or in one index.js file, or in one style.css you need to write all of the css. No, you can just customize every single component separately, and then you can just merge and bring together every application in you can just import it in the app.js, and directly or indirectly then it will be displaying on the screen. So this whole application is consisting of different components. This is not just coded in one page or one index.js or html. So that is what we are going to do. Now we are going to create a components folder. Inside that we'll be creating different components using the js file. For example, the header, search, and this everything. So that we will do in the next video. uh, that's it. We'll create a folder and we'll do everything in the next video.